Hi, I'm Seth Vanek. We're here at Milquetoast Studio. This is what we would call the live room or the coach house or the rehearsal space or the band room. Anyway, it's where we keep all of our instruments that we've collected. And I thought I would show you some of the vintage keyboards that we use, starting with a new acquisition here. Again, I will invoke the name of Mr. Kent Lambert, who brought us this Roland EP30 piano. Which is I've never only seen one other one like it. It has some getting some static over here. Anyway, so the Roland EP30 here has some piano, harpsichord sounds, and a great vibrato. I don't know if you can hear that, but that gives you a nice vibrato sound. Sort of an early synthesizer almost. A nice range. So that's a fun one to use for plinky plunky stuff. Next is the Juno 106 analog synth. This is a rather common analog synth that a lot of people use. It's gotten some wear and tear over the years. You can see the missing faders. But you know, good for you know, portamento, sliding around like that. You know, LFO sounds. Every once in a while you need something spacey and weird. And that's what this is for. So I'll just sit right down and play a little Fender Rhodes, classic 70s electric piano that is just, when it comes to recording electric piano and you need something that just sounds smooth and stick your mix right together like glue, that's the Rhodes. And sometimes I like to run it through a guitar tremolo pedal to emulate the classic Rhodes vibrato that you hear sometimes on the suitcase model, or the stage model. I have the suitcase model here that doesn't have that. But like everything else at Milquetoast, we rig it up to make it sound as best we can, even our crackly rehearsal amp. And lastly, this old war horse, a cable piano. Not sure when this was built, but I'm pretty sure it was built as a player piano. You can see here, this is where you would put in the rolls. And you even have this little nice drawer with controls in here where you would control the player piano, but it's been converted just to be a regular piano, and it's old and out of tune. And but sometimes when you want an acoustic piano sound, you know, a digital piano just won't substitute. So it's worth having the extra character of you know, of the old upright piano. So I'll just play a little bit of this for you. Honky tonk style. And I thought I would show you some of the mallet instruments that I like to use when I'm making recordings here. We're very fortunate to have some rather rare and expensive instruments that, you know, they don't move around well, but if you have the space to have them and if you can record them, then they make for, I think, really nice and interesting recordings. The first one is this vibraphone. It's a Deegan from the 1930s in really great shape. We got this through Luther Rochester, and sounds like this. And so it has a nice sustain pedal, and you can get a range of sounds. It's a very beautiful instrument. If you need something a little more higher pitched and twinkly, that's why we have the glockenspiel here. And that sounds like that, always good for the very tippy top of your mix. And then over here is a xylophone. For a more woody sound with less sustain, but useful all the same. And it sounds like that. I've used these rubber mallets on that, or sometimes a harder plastic mallet for more attack. But you know, I think that mallet instruments can give you a nice orchestral sound, and they're good for rhythm and melody and whatever you need. So. Hooray for mallet instruments.